Hey, my beautiful, glorious, wonderful, fantastic, lovely friends. I am your friend Kevin. This is your Divine Daily Blast. Let's get right to it. We're in an angel numerology number 8 day today. Number 8 is all about success. It's all about claiming your worth, being worthy of everything, coronate yourself. Choices made under an 8 day are favorable, and think of really good prayers to ask because they'll likely be answered. This day or this number works with the King of Pentacles or the King of Earth, which happens to be the very last card in the Minor Arcana tarot decks. You can call upon Archangel Ariel and Archangel Jophiel for extra help on a success day, on an 8 day. And notice how everything's just continuous. This figure 8 is a continuous cycle. Most likely anyone born on an 8 number is successful, powerful, probably a leader in their field. Today, particularly because it's a number 8, focus on joy. Focus on what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what lights you up. Moving on to the moon has now shifted from Virgo into Libra. Mercury, though, is clashing with that crazy sign of Uranus. Uranus being that unpredictable, just all kinds of crazy, chaotic nonsense happening with Uranus. It's a case of least said, the soonest mended. This Libra moon will help smooth over any upsets. Good intentions are everything today. So set your mind on all the good intentions. Set your mind on all the good you do, all the good that you are about, if I may make that statement. My isms. May the light that is created here and now be for the highest good of all. Even if we stop in our day and just put our eyes down, take a deep breath in, and then say, may the light that's created here be for the highest good of all. It does shift the energy. It does shift the vibration. It does kind of knock off any of the jagged, sharp edges that are trying to pull us down. The universe adores me. There's no doubt in my mind about that. It adores all of us. Every single one of us has the ability to tap into that. Well, let's see what else is going on. We have the life purpose angels. We can help you gain clarity on on your purpose and guide you to move confidently and swiftly in the right direction. I am clear and focused on my life purpose. I confidently move forward towards my destiny. Now, this, I would say, is an ideal affirmation if you're really not clear on your purpose. And let's face it, friends, who could be clear on their life purpose when everything seems to be cattywampus? However, what I will say, in the middle of the chaos, if you get quiet and you get clear and you get grounded, that is, feet on the floor, seat in a chair or laying down, doesn't matter. Now, if you are laying down, you can be grounded by the mattress or the bed or the surface that you're laying on. Place one hand, doesn't matter if it's left or right, on your heart. The second hand on your belly. If you want clarity and power on your life purpose, you breathe into those two energy centers now. If you're unclear and you want to energize your third eye center, then that's a little different. Place your left hand over your heart and breathe. Or you could put your right hand over there, that would be fine. One hand on your heart, the other hand on your forehead, your third eye center. And that way you're energizing both the love, the joy, the happiness, the peace, the harmony, and then the clarity from spirit. I think they call that the thalamus gland, where you're looking through your third eye. You don't have to get images or clarity right in the moment. You could, it's possible, but just the intention of asking for your life purpose, asking for clarity on it, without over complicating the process. Spirit world isn't here to make things complicated for us. It's actually, we make it more complicated than it needs to be by putting all these other extra things in place that don't need to be there. Moving on. Metatron, clearing the way for the life purpose. Thank you, Metatron. I am ready to fulfill the call of my soul. You have a divine calling, according to Metatron. God and the angels are recruiting all of us. Where you are right now, at this minute, in this life world, strategically is where you're meant to be. Trust that what you're facing has everything to do with what you're here to heal, what you're led to do in life. This is an alignment to the meaning of purpose. You are here to make a difference, and it must begin where you are right now. This is probably the end of many comfort zones, as many of you may or may not have already realized globally, no matter what part of the world you are listening to this, whether it's Europe, Ireland, Australia, Asia, the Middle East, any of them, Africa, South America, all of those areas, in a way, are all experiencing their own kind of cattywampus. A little bit of change, a little bit of difference, because we're all moving towards a bigger, greater, larger, global community. We're seeing it. It's being played out. So, your life purpose will likely get revealed as being people who put that together, people who sit in the orchestra and pick up their instrument of life and start playing. It's quite lovely when great souls come together for great minds and great things will happen. Lady Nada's here basically encouraging all of us to connect with the love and the light and the heart of the divine. Being open, being liberated, letting ourselves love and be loved. It's just simple. Love of God, love of the divine, love of the universe. Just sit in that. Don't struggle. Don't fight. Don't push. Try not to resist. Resistance is fear. Resistance is I don't want this to change and it's changing. Release is, ooh, I like these changes. Let's see what else is out there for me. Can go either way. The present moment, the moment that you're in, the moment that you're breathing, makes the definition of what happens next. Louise Hay, in her diary, says, as I say yes to life, life says yes to me. Sometimes you've got to say no to some things that are getting in your way, but mostly you want to say yes now. As I've said, on Sundays I pull a card from the Mystic Palette Tarot deck by Ciro Marchetti. And this one is the card of Justice. Now, in our Justice card, we're seeing it represented by Themis, the Greek goddess of law, as she's flying through the air in quite dramatic fashion, I might add. She's indicating a dynamic vision of justice. Now, she represents fairness, rationality, adjudication. And the Justice card teaches us that disagreements should be handled in a formal process, guided by an objective mediator. Now, because she is holding the scales up in the air and the light that is shining or beaming down into each one of these scales equally says, justice is to be delivered by the divine. We are to let go of trying to find law and try and find justice all on our own. The goddess of justice might be blindfolded. She doesn't need to see everything, just needs to have the intention that I want to bring justice to the world, and it's happening. Underneath we see the scrolls. We've got all kinds of images here. Justice needs to be flexible and alive as we meet all these brand new challenges that are going on, instead of being dogmatic and unyielding. This is the ending of oppressive regimes. So we should exercise any and all rights to appeal, make sure we're fair and rational in any of our legal dealings. It can also mean setting standards that might be too high for most people to reach. You notice how laws change, and we find that, well, this didn't work before. If we went with all the laws that went before us, we probably wouldn't get anywhere. I'm hoping all of this makes sense. We've got here the equality. I think that's the Libra scales. We've got the feather, the queen, writing things properly so everybody gets represented, not just a few. I think we're seeing that being played out in the world. That a select few got represented, and the majority got left behind. Well, now the majority's rising up and saying, yeah, no, I don't think so. We need some help here. All right. Fairies, fairies everywhere. Bring your love, bring your light, bring your blessings so that we can have a message. Well, that card was fluttering. Oh, well, this is the month of love and romance. Let's see what the fairies of love and romance have to say here. I would say just hold your friends, your family, people that you love, the people that you respect, the people that you like being around, hold them dear to your heart. Reach out to people, check on them. Try to find that love, that romance, that lightness, that joy everywhere. I think it's important as we transform and we go through these, some might call it tumultuous, I like to call it transitional. You know, when you're clearing things out, when you're tidying things up, it's a bit mucky for a while. And then when we've accomplished it, we've done our tidying and our cleaning, it looks pretty good. That's how you lift the vibration. Love and romance. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull the little guidebook to see if there's something in love and romance that I'm missing. But I think it's pretty straightforward. It says to open your heart to love and romance, whether you're single or in a relationship. It says know that you're ready. You're already lovable. Oh, I like this. Clear on your focus, knowing that you're lovable. So it also says that this fairy king and queen present you with their wishes for love and romance. They want you to experience a romantic boost in your current relationship, or, if it feels right, to start a new one. If you're single, then open the door to your heart and allow the real life fairy tale romance into your life, if that's what you want. All love flows from the universal love. All love flows from universal love. Know that you are love and you're a reflection of divine love in action. Oh, I like that. I do like that. An affirmation: I am loved, lovable, and worthy of receiving love and romance in my life. Manifest love and romance by creating an altar adorned with tokens of love such as rose petals, soft candles. Now be careful with candles, you know, because they catch fire to curtains, so be careful with all that. Rose quartz, prepare a blessing. Love yourself, accept yourself. Louise Hay was big on mirror work. It's tough. If you're not used to mirror work, it can get you tangled up. Looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself how lovely you are, how adorable you are, how you like your eyes, how you like your lips, how you like your skin, how you like your hair, how you like your body. All of these things, we really are beautiful, gorgeous. I know myself, I went through that struggle. We have to unlearn what somebody else wanted us to learn, which was not good. So we unlearn all that. And then we get to the place of, yeah, I'm loved. So what's the big deal? All right, my friends, that's it from me for today. Thanks for liking, subscribing, keeping the channel going, and your comments. I love your comments. Keep them coming. Right, bye for now.